Hi everybody, it's Chris Cochran from Harcourts North America, Head of Technology. And today we wanted to show you just real quick on how to add an office event to the Harcourts Hub calendar. So what we did is we created the harcourtshub.com a little while ago, and we wanted to make it so you guys have one-stop resource for everything that we provide for you guys here from Harcourts corporate standpoint. The problem with that though is you guys are also incorporating and doing a lot to provide value for you guys as agents locally. So what we wanted to do was we wanted to create a spot for you guys to add things to the calendar on Harcourts Hub. We know it's hard to have a centralized calendar in all these places. Some agents are using Outlook, some agents are using Gmail, some are on iPhone calendar, everything like that. So what we wanted to do is we wanted to make it so all the agents come directly to the Harcourts Hub calendar to find out what's going on in their real estate business. So what their brokerage as well as corporate is providing for them specifically. So we created this page for you guys. Let me show you guys real quick. We created this thing called Add an Office Event. And so office administrators and business owners are the only ones who can see this page. They're the only ones who can add an office event. If you want to add an event for an agent that gets your office rallied around, maybe it's a charity event or maybe it's a street fair or anything like that, and you want to add those specifically that an agent's working on that maybe that your office isn't putting on, but a lot of people would be interested in, feel free to enter it on their behalf. But office administrators and business owners are the only ones who have access to this page specifically. So all you have to do is scroll down, scroll through, and you can just start adding the new event details right here. So what we can do is we can create an event title, and maybe it's something like sales meeting. And maybe it's a monthly sales meeting that we do. So we could put that in here. We could put a description in here. So perfect time for all of us to get together to go over the month that was, as well as see what is coming up. Perfect. So we write whatever description we want to do, put in there. We want to make sure that there is a description every single time we put this on here, just because it styles the formatting for the rest of the entire website. So if you don't have an event description, make one up, please. I highly encourage you guys. These descriptions also help people get more engaged in it and understand more what the event is. So whether it's a mentorship program, whether it's a sales meeting, anything across the board, maybe it's a recruiting call, workshop, whatever it is. Have those descriptions in there. Just make up a description to get people interested and engaged in the event. So then we click an event date, start and time. So we'll go over here. We can click the time. So we got that on there. Let me just go in here. I'll just change it to the 19th. Perfect. We got that. Let's change the time right here. So we'll go in here and we'll make it at 11 a.m. every single day. We'll change this. We won't end it at 5 p.m., but let's end it. Let's do an hour. So we got that. Let's change this to the 19th. Perfect. And then we can also schedule multiple events in here. So the great thing about this is we can click this, and if it's a monthly sales event, we only have to enter this event in one time. So this was a cool thing we added for you guys. Hopefully it streamlines this a little bit easier for you. So we can go monthly, and then we could say every 4 weeks on the first Thursday at the same start time and everything. So, and then we can even pick when the series ends. So we could say it never ends if we want to do that. And that way it'll schedule it for us. So we could say every, oh, hold on, we got to pick the exact, yeah, every 4 weeks on a different day, the first Thursday at the same time. So, oh, sorry, never mind, every 1 month. That's months. So an event every month that begins at 11 a.m. on the first Thursday, repeating indefinitely. So feel free to make sure you read that just so you don't get a little confused like I just did. And then we're good, and it's a recurring event for us. So the great thing is now it's in the calendar. We can then see it coming up every single month, so then your agents get used to the consistency for it as well. So perfect. We also want to add an event image in here. So if you have an event image from past events, or you just want to create an image or anything like that, I'm just going to select a stock image right here so that we have an image for it. Whatever image you want to put in there is great. We do go in here and we do approve these, so if the image doesn't fit properly or if there's no image, sometimes we try to add an image for you guys, but try to add an image that makes sense for you guys. So we got this in here. Categories, we could put these in here if we want to. We can go down, we can say guest speaker, we can put the office that we're part of, whatever we want. Now you don't have to add these categories in, you don't have to add these tags in if you want to. This just makes it easier for your agents to search at the end of the day. So if you can add them, great. If you're in a time rush, don't worry about it. We'll try to add them on your behalf as well. You can add the venue in here as well. So you can go in here and you can create a venue. You can select from one of the venues we already have, add it in here, or you can start typing in like Harcourt's Prime Properties, and you'll see that it says create Harcourt's Prime Properties right here. So I can go ahead and I can click this guy. I can put the address, the city, the country, the state, the postal code, the phone number, the website, everything, so the agents know exactly where the event is. So a lot of times our events are off-site. This is a perfect way for you to have your event clearly where everybody has the address for you. And then you can change the organizer details. So it doesn't have to be Harcourt's USA. If you want to just keep it that, you can, but you can also add in your own information in there as well, so people can reach out to you directly. So same way you add in the information up above for the venue, you could type in your own thing and you'd say Harcourt's Hunter Mason, and you can start creating Harcourt's Hunter Mason right here. So once we're done with that, we can add an event website if we need to, and we can even put a cost if there's an associated cost with it. So if it's a caravan, if it's something like that that has a cost on there, we could put the cost on here. We can also just leave this blank to hide the field, and then we can enter a 0 for the events if it's a free event and we want to publicize that it's free. So sometimes we get a discount because we're part of a group or something like that, and sometimes we just want it to say free so that they know. We could put 0 in there to make sure it says free. After you click this Submit Event button, what happens is it then submits it to our back end. We take a look at it, make sure that everything looks great, everything is formatted correctly, and then we approve the event for you. And then what will happen after that is your event will actually appear on the calendar. So this is the calendar for Harcourt's Hub, as you can see on the top. So calendar. This event will actually appear in this section for you. So you'll see, like, we already have a couple in here where we have Hunter Mason having coffee events, where they do a recurring coffee event every single week. That information's already on here. Now that event information is only viewable to their office. So it's hidden from all the other offices so it doesn't crowd their calendars, but it allows you to basically share your events with your people. Now if you're a part of a bigger organization and you have a parent company that then hosts down a bunch of different offices, for instance Harcourt's Prime, and then it hosts all the offices below it, you will see both Harcourt's Prime events and you will see specifically your office events that are associated with Harcourt's Prime. So you will see Harcourt's Prime, and then you'll see like Harcourt's Prime Monarch Beach, and then you'll see Harcourt's Prime as well. You won't see the other little events that they keep private into their office specifically, but if it's a parent company event, you will see all those. So we separate those events specifically just so you guys can keep your guys' calendar clean and you guys know exactly what is going on in your office at any given time. So if you guys have any questions whatsoever when it comes to the events that are going on this calendar and you have any trouble, or if you're having any trouble adding these office events, feel free to reach out to the help desk at helpdesk@harcourtsusa.com. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little update that we did for you guys. Hope you guys start adding events as soon as possible so that we can push them out to your agents in 2020. Hope you guys have a great day, and thank you guys for watching.